fuck. Not a great way to start. Anywho, I think we're live. Let me double check. Not sure if you noticed, but the bitrate was set to 2500 in the last stream. So that was not great. I was not alerted of that beforehand. So that I wish I was, because I would have done something about it. But oh well. I'm just gonna quickly send this link into the private server, because I don't really care if anyone in the main server sees this or not. Probably gonna do this differently. Give me a second. Nice, okay. I have posted the link to the stream in the private server, so we are good on that front. I'm going to just go ahead and real quick fix the chat. Looks like we're having connection issues right now. That's not great. I'll see what I can do about that. But yeah. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? I might try refreshing it and see if that helps. I don't know. Let me see. What do you have your chest? I'll have it on your chest now. Sorry, Marvel, I'm trying to... Okay, chat is on screen, that's good. Bitrate is fixed. It's at 8,000 now instead of 2,500. Before I continue, just let me know if you can hear what I'm saying right now. Because the connection is currently fluctuating. Yes, you can hear what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, everyone. So, this is a stream that I should have done a long time ago. I wasn't able to do because I wasn't able to get to this point. I was still trying to figure out a lot of ways to fix my circumstances without realizing that there was nothing I could do to fix them. So I put it off for a long while. Connection seems fine on my end. Okay. Well, just let me know if it's off. That's all. In any case, I don't know who's gonna stop by for this. I don't really care one way or the other. If you want to be here, feel free to listen to what I have to say. I greatly appreciate it. I know I've done a ton of event streams, and I apologize for that on the main account. But regardless of the amount I've done, I don't think I ever reached a proper conclusion with any of them. Which is why I want to be here tonight to give you that proper conclusion. And just be honest with you all, be honest with myself, and just finally get to the root of everything, and above anything else, just move on finally. Fair warning that some things I may say may be taken the wrong way, but trust me that I do not mean them as a slight or anything. It's just the reality of the situation, and I'm going to be as 100% honest as I can about it. And by the end, I want to be able to get off tonight having everything I've had built up for the last 2-3 years off of my chest, so that I can move on and give you guys the content I should be giving you all. Okay, so now the way I see it, the only way to move on to being consistent on my channel again, wanting to make videos, wanting to live stream, wanting to do all sorts of stuff like that, is to just accept the reality of my circumstances. Accept the reality of everything that happened, regardless of whether there was outside influence or not. And that is what I'm gonna have to do tonight. So, oh god, okay. So first and foremost, I need to own up to everything I've done, because I don't think I've done a good job at that. So I'm going to do that now. I'm be real. The current circumstances of where I am now and where the channel is may have been slightly influenced by things like, sure, maybe you could argue that certain decisions YouTube made have like hindered my channel and its ability to grow. But truthfully, I think a lot of the biggest issues and the reason why things are the way they are now is because of my own actions, my own fuck-ups, my own decisions. And the only way I'm going to get through this is if I own up to that. So I'm just going to go through all of them and just apologize for a lot. And just tell you what I did wrong, because some of you might not even understand what I did wrong. So I'm just going to tell you flat out. So I believe the root of everything, of when the issues really started to happen, was around the time, and we're going to go ahead and skip past the moving channels, because the moving the non-plush content on other channels isn't necessarily inherently a bad idea. It's just an idea that I wasn't able to fully realize, and I didn't understand that at the time. I don't necessarily think it's like a fuck up, as I do. It's just a decision that didn't turn out the way I planned. No, the real fuck up, where shit really hit the fan, is once I took a break from live streaming to work on Mephiles' final chapter, and then I came back and I found myself really disappointed with the video viewership going into 2022, and I complained about that a lot on streams and off stream. And right now I'm just coming here to say I shouldn't have done that. And main reason because, if I'm being 100% honest right now, I think the reason why the viewership, particularly in 2020 and 2021, were as high as they were, is because, excuse me. I think the reason why they were as high as they were is because how do I word this? I don't want this to come off sounding wrong. But I feel like, whether it was intentional or not, I feel like during that 2020-2021 period, because that was the time when I was getting acquainted with like Corson, Random, Dub, and our audiences were starting to overlap. I feel like not necessarily from like Corson, Random themselves, or Isaac for that matter, but I think there was more of an obligation among the people who were in some of those old servers and in some of those audiences to just watch content from everyone involved, which included me, of course. And so I think a lot of the large view counts of those years were mainly attributed to that. The fact that I had overlap from people who were watching Corson or Random or Dub or Puddle that doesn't really exist anymore, because, well, truthfully, not only do I not think I have an audience, much of an audience anymore, like a real audience, I don't think anyone else besides like maybe Dub does. I think everyone else doesn't. I think they're just relying on the algorithm and whoever's in the friend group, or I don't know, Daniel's servers and whatnot. I'm not saying that to sound like, I'm not trying to come off any kind of way when I say that. I'm just recognizing the situation for what it is. But I think I got hit the hardest by it, because like, I remember even back at the time that there were a lot of people who like were saying openly that they didn't really care about my channel, and the only video they really watched all the way through was like Trilogy Triumph. Like, they didn't even watch Familiar World or the top 25 Linkin Park songs video. So and I'm not gonna name names. I don't think that's fair. You could probably go look at the old Discord server logs to trace it all back, but don't do that, obviously. But I don't want to blame anyone in particular, and I'm not even saying like Course and Random or Isaac are the problem, because they have made efforts to like show up, especially once I opened up about that several months ago. But if there is a way out, I just need to kind of recognize that, yes, 2020 and 2021's viewership on the videos particularly was very good, but I owe a large chunk of that to the fact that I was making a lot of collab content, and we were featuring on Dub's channel and Puddle's channel, and very abrupt break. Sorry, I had to take care of something. Okay. Now, as I was saying, the viewership of 2020 and 2021 largely, I do think largely, are attributed to the fact that I had a friend circle and an audience that was overlapping with others in the same way that everyone else did. Now, the reason why I'm in the position I am now is because I don't have an audience anymore, at least from what I know, which isn't the fault of anyone other than my own, and I'm going to explain to you why that's the case. Make sure my audio's good. Okay. Just double checking again, is the connection fine? Let me know. If not, I'll try restarting again. Connection is good? Okay. Now, as I was saying, ultimately, I think where things went wrong is because, like, I'm not saying that I expect people to just watch my stuff or like are obligated to. Obviously that's not the case, but I don't think there's a problem in recognizing the reality of the situation to where those numbers were inflated because of the fact that a lot of people watch me out of an obligation, which would then attribute to more people organically finding my channel, and obviously my pre-existing audience that would watch my content anyway. So, but when that went away in late 2021, what I didn't realize is that that overlap audience just vanished, because the type of content I was offering wasn't really what they wanted. And the fact that I wasn't like around as much as I was before definitely contributed to that to a degree. But I couldn't accept that at the time when 2021 ended and 2022 rolled around. I couldn't accept that. So I did what I shouldn't have done, and I just went on stream and just complained about it over and over and over and over. And people told me that I was fine to do so, that I was understandable. But it got to a point where it was very excessive, and it just started creating a whole bunch of issues as a result of that. Now, thankfully, that period didn't last as long as it could have. As I remember, I just like decided to just get my head into gear and then just go back to posting. Like I did the 2022 update, I did the An 1 cover, then the destruction highlights, then Luigi and Rosalina's trick, then Criminal Plays, and then Egg Wars, and then the Lava Spiral Daredevil run. Then the pace slowed down a little bit, but I was still trying to do my best. So yeah, I recovered from that fuck up relatively fine, and the viewership wasn't what I hoped it would be. But by that point, I was starting to understand that it probably wasn't going to get up there again, or at least not for a very long time. So I accepted that for what it was. But then I kind of fucked myself over again, because around that same time, if you remember, YouTube was, every time I would set my streams to unlisted after they were finished, YouTube and Social Blade would like delete the views from that stream, which would cause damage to my channel. And in hindsight, I think it was very minor damage, but it was definitely there, which then led to me making a decision that at the time I was really against making, mainly because it would clog up the main feed. And that was essentially to just make all of my live streams public. Well, back then it wasn't all of the live streams. Back then it was a portion of my live streams public. Just the future ones, make them public. So I did that. And when I did that, the numbers fucking skyrocketed to degrees I didn't think they'd ever reach. And maybe it was before then too. Like, legit, we had the Destruction of Isaac stream had 400, the Mushroom Kingdom Fusion episode 4, 400, the mini update plus Mario Party Superstars 400, clips of that were used in the actual update video from what I remember. Super Mario World 300. The main streams were getting fucking 300, close to 400 on average. The birthday stream got 300. Paper Mario didn't perform as well as the regular streams, but the regular streams were still put in a pretty fucking sizable amount. And then you had New Super Mario Bros. 2 with like 500, and then Lost World with 400. Like, it was pretty solid. But the entire time, I just couldn't get over the fact that I didn't like how the live streams were overshadowing the videos. I just couldn't get over that. So I made this stupid fucking decision to risk destroying what I had going on. And while I didn't fully destroy it, I definitely tanked it a lot. So what I ended up doing was, I was asking for suggestions in my Discord server. And Puddle came with a response to maybe do a channel reset where I temporarily unlist or private all my content and then bring it back after they've been out of the algorithm for some time. It was a very risky decision, and my channel possibly could have came out way worse than it was going in. So what I ultimately did was I decided to take the risk. But I didn't do it for as long as he suggested. I only did it for like a day or so. After doing that, the views on my live streams went down significantly. We're not able to crack over 300 any longer. At least not until we get into 2023, where there's a couple that did. And on the video side of things, those numbers were largely unchanged. They didn't get better, they didn't get worse. It was the live streams numbers that suffered, and also my back catalog got fucked. Videos that were carrying my channel, like Sonic 2 Multiplayer Fail, Make Your Own Texture Pack, Recurring 02 and Stage Builder, Mario Games Tier List, and to a lesser extent, Mephiles Returns and Truly Triumph, the Drawn to Life episodes. Those videos died. Recurring 02 was like one of my fastest growing videos of 2022. In fact, if I... Well, I can't because I'm logged into the extras account, so I can't just check the amount of views it gained that year. But after the channel reset, that video died, as well as all the other videos that were consistently gaining views that also died. Thus meaning that the stabilization that existed prior, that a channel like Puddle was able to survive off of for so long, even though he went nearly an entire year without posting, period. Of course, he's been posting this year, but when he went away for nearly a full year, he was able to still grow because his old videos were still like growing in views. So even though his channel was technically like inactive and some would say dead, it didn't fully die because of the numbers his older videos were still getting. Once I made the channel reset, I lost that stabilization, and ever since I have to like post consistently or stream consistently, otherwise my channel just struggles to grow outside of that. So, and not only that, this is something I realized later on, but my videos got put in an algorithm to where they were being recommended alongside a lot of unrelated shit. Some of it was really cursed. Mephiles is Back was the latest video from when I did that, and shockingly that video did not suffer in spite of that. So that ultimately created a lot of issues too, because instead of my algorithm being everyone who I was associated with, it was instead random unrelated shit, which would become more of a problem in the following year. But the root of it all really began when I did the reset in 2022. Thankfully, the streams of that year did pick up, and there were a lot of really good ones as a result. But ultimately, if I could go back in time, I would stop myself from making that decision and just accept that reality for what it was. Because it was... I do miss it. And I didn't know how much I would miss it at the time. But I recognize it now. And I recognize that that was a very terrible decision for me to make. Regardless of who who suggested it and who didn't. I don't necessarily blame Puddle because he didn't know. He did channel resets in the past because of strikes or whatnot, and he was perfectly fine. He didn't know how it would end up for me. He also suggested me to put all my live streams back on unlisted too, and that undeniably didn't contribute positively, which is why I decided by the end of 2022 to just make all my streams public again. He had no way to know. It's ultimately my fuck up. I was the one that made that decision. So if anyone suffered the consequences, it was me. And all these years later, I just have to accept that for what it is. Largely speaking, 2022, I did make a lot of mistakes. And in those vent streams, I did say and word things in a way that they shouldn't have been. That I'm sure ticked a lot of people off and made them not want to watch anymore. I mean, I wouldn't want to click on a stream where someone is just like complaining about numbers and stuff and like acting as if what they're getting isn't good enough, or if their audience isn't good enough. How anyone who joins VCs or whatever needs to be on a certain level of entertainment value in order to make the streams good or whatever, when that's ultimately supposed to be my responsibility. So I genuinely apologize for all of that. I did not mean for my words to come off the way they did. I didn't want to sound selfish. I didn't want to sound ungrateful. I didn't want to sound like I didn't appreciate the stuff I had, or who was there to just be there for me and be a part of the streams. And if it did come off that way, and it absolutely did, then that is ultimately my bad. And I did kind of deserve what happened as a result of that. I should have been way more careful with what I was saying. But I wasn't. And I felt bad about it ever since. And I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be able to come out and say it out up front. There were times when I tried, but I just couldn't get there all the way. But I finally worked up the courage tonight to just finally say up front that I fucked up. I chased a lot of people away that would have otherwise been there. I toyed with my audience more than I should have. I didn't do what they came there for. I would shut off streams and turn them into vent streams instead of doing what they wanted, which was me to play Smash. At the end of that year too, I eliminated their only real way to like get updates or communicate with me, which was the Discord server. I took that out and didn't create a good substitute. I created the private server, which was just for friends, to set up VCs in the future. That I'm sure a lot of people just completely lost track of me. I remember as recently as like this year, I was getting DMs about that server and when I was going to make a new one. So ultimately, whatever came as a result of all that was all on me. It was on no one else, and I can't blame anyone else for it. And I just have to accept that for what it is. I wish it could have ended up differently, but I couldn't get over myself. I wanted more. I wanted the videos to be outperforming the streams. I wanted them both to like perform at the same level, really. I couldn't settle with one over the other. And I fucked it all up as a result. Shockingly, despite messing up that bad, I was able to recover. I was still able to recover a sizable enough audience going into 2023, where most of the fuck-ups I made were, at the start anyway, were the type where they ultimately don't matter much in the grand scheme of things. I mean, yeah, it was dumb of me to like think I could do Sroggen's Round 3 as the first video of the year. Yeah, it was dumb for me to not space out the Nostalgia Marathon better and just create a better list and not jump into things when I wasn't ready for it just because I needed to get the stream done right at that moment. But that's minor in the grand scheme of things. No, where I ultimately fucked up is I started noticing late 2022 that the VCs that used to be so prominent in the 2020 and 2021 streams, and early 2022 of course, were starting to lose prominence, and I was starting to panic. I was starting to wonder, fuck, am I gonna have to do all this solo from now on? Can I even do it? So I scrambled. I started like, okay, I'm gonna make my Discord server a bigger part of the streams. I'm gonna have people be able to join VC, give people VC roles to be able to join. And I did have people join, but I just felt like the people that were joining weren't giving me the content I was looking for. And I thought it wasn't enough, so I just decided to just swear it off altogether. And yeah, that was a big fuck up. I don't know why I did that. My thought process of like, I need someone who like I can play off better for the content, but if that was the case, I should have just not opened up the server VCs at all. If that's what I was looking for, I should have just like worked things out behind the scenes with like Corson, Random, and Isaac or whoever, like I do now on the private server. But that's not what I did. And I worded things in a way that was just really bad. And I have no doubt in my mind that I chased a lot of people away by doing that as well. And regardless of my reasons why, I still shouldn't have done it. In that scenario, I should have just like figured things out for myself. But I didn't. And by not doing so, I lost the audience I had, the audience that I built from 2017 up until 2023, essentially. And it's something I can never take back. I'm sure it's not impossible to move forward and get a new audience, or maybe even recover some of the old audience. But I know that I will never get back what I had because of what I did and and also the fact that I would promise a bunch of things and never deliver. I mean, you can only get but so many chances before people just... I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but that's the washing machine. You can only be given but so many chances before you aren't given anymore. And I was given way more chances than I frankly deserved. I was able to recover after doing the unlisting, the channel reset. I was able to recover after all the vent streams. I was able to recover after fucking up the nostalgia marathon. I was able to recover after many breaks to work on the 10-year anniversary. I was able to recover after my PC was fucked and I had to switch to the backup. I was able to recover after the second channel reset. But that was the last chance. After I did that second channel reset. Which, might I add, the first two streams I did after that channel reset, both of them got 200 views each. The second stream after that got 180, and then the one after that got 188. And that should have been where the story ended. But I couldn't do it. I took those chances for granted. I thought, fuck it. I'm gonna take a break. And when I come back, everything will be fine. After I came back, pretty harsh. Yeah. The things I did say about the VC streams were really fucking harsh. And I regret them wholeheartedly. But keeping on topic. When I came back from my break, which was done for several reasons, I'm not going to act like I didn't have a reason to do it. I thought for sure that things were going to be okay. That I was going to be able to get back to normal. I was fucking wrong. The stream I did in between my break and the Mario vs. Donkey Kong stream was about my new PC. It was a month after, and it got 130. The stream after that was just me talking. It wasn't even a normal stream. It was 100. That one got 162. The onboard stream got 102. The Bedrock minigame stream got 109. The one after that, 188. Thousand Year Door, 137. Although that was 3 hours, I imagine it probably could have gotten more if it was longer. The Q-Craft stream, 90. The last regular stream I did, 161. That stream was nearly 6 hours, so that makes sense. And then the most recent stream I did, that was 1 hour 82. I misjudged the entire situation. I thought because I had all these chances before that I could just blow this chance and get another one immediately after. But I was fucking wrong. Now I've entered a situation to where I don't have an audience anymore. I'm not getting any new viewers either. All I have left is whoever's in the private server and maybe 2 or 3 subscribers. I've got nothing left. And I can't really count on anyone or anything to get me out of the situation I'm in. The only way through is to just recognize that I fucked it all up. That I couldn't get myself out. That I couldn't recover the damages I caused. And that's why I'm here tonight. And it pains me. I wanted to fight and fight and fight for so long because I believed that there was a chance. There was a chance I could bring things back to the way they once were. I just needed to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. But I recognize now that whatever chance there was is long gone. And there's no way to reverse it. What happened happened. I can't fix it. I can't count on anyone else to fix it for me. I will not be given any more chances. And any chance I am given It'll probably be the last one, and then that's it. If I am given any more, which I was already given at least 7 or 8 at this point. And I don't really know how else to put it other than anyone who is in chat or has listened to me talk and has told me things such as, oh, you didn't actually mess up, you're fine, things are perfectly fine. No. I can't lie to myself anymore. I did fuck up, and I fucked up bad. I fucked up so bad. And I'm not getting any more chances to make it right. I already had so many of those, and I fucked them all. It's past the point of no return. The only thing I can do now is just recognize that, accept that, and then hopefully move on. So that I can go back to creating the content I want to make, regardless of who's there and who isn't. The only way to gauge who's really still there, outside of who's in my private server, is to just upload the stuff and stream again and see who tunes in. And it may be a reality where no one is there, but if that's the case, then you know what? I have to accept that. If no one's really there besides who's in the private server, really, if everyone else is gone, and if YouTube will, and if I'm not going to gain anyone new, then that's the position I put myself in, and I have to suffer the consequences. I don't know what I'll be stepping into once I do the 1 week marathon. I don't know what the landscape will be by then. I don't know who will be there. But what I do know is I'm ready to accept whatever it is. Because at the root of it all, regardless of what the things I was put through, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I deserve the comments of people calling me a pedophile or whatever. But I made all the wrong choices. And I don't think I could. I just have to accept it. And everyone else Whether you guys accept it or not, that's up to you. But it is something I need to accept. And I need it to be known. Never give up. I'm not giving up. After everything I've heard you say, it makes me wonder if you even deserve another chance. I still hope you get one, but damn. Yeah, this is really fucking hard, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god. This is the most fucking brutal stream I think I've ever done. This hurts. But it needs to be done. Yeah, I mean, of course, when I'm saying all this does not mean I'm quitting or that I'm giving up. This is just me accepting everything for what it was so that I can move on. And if I'm never given another chance, then I guess I'll have to accept that. But I won't let that stop me from doing what I want to do. I just can't move on to doing what I want to do if I can't accept everything that happened for what it is. That can't take place. And no one wanted to tell me how it was. So I have to come out here and say it myself. And that's what I'm doing. I do not blame anyone for what has happened. In fact, I shouldn't have said things in ways that I have to people. I shouldn't have complained in the way I did. But what's done is done, and I can't change it now. If anyone's willing to forgive me for the things I did, then I appreciate it. If you're not, then that's perfectly fine too. But yeah. It's kind of a thing you can't be told if you don't believe it yourself. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It doesn't matter what influenced me to get to this point. This was my doing. This was my mistake. These were my fuck-ups. There was a way forward. Absolutely. I very well could have just taken the loss in viewership from people who were crossing over from everyone else's channels and just focused on my audience that was already there and built in and continue expanding upon that. I could have taken each new obstacle that came in my direction in stride. I could have just adapted to whatever changes I needed to make, whether it was making all my streams public or stuff like that. Even if I didn't want to run the Discord server anymore, I could have just like made it to where man, I don't know. I could have made it to where I could still send announcements in it and stuff just for people that wanted to hear about all of that. But I didn't. I didn't do a lot of things that I should have. And I don't think I could ever make up for any of it. I can believe that I could try. I can believe that just making the content I want to make will be enough. But it's not up to me. When I step back into it, whether it's this month or it's next month, I will have to recognize and accept that what's there is what I need to respect. And what isn't there is what I need to respect too. No one is obligated to like support my channel or watch my videos. And believe me, I see it. I see every time fucking Corson, Isaac Random, and whoever else go to each other's premieres and aren't always there for mine. I saw when they were like most of the time always available for Daniel streams, but weren't available for mine until very recently. I know that I've been on the outskirts of the circle for well over a year now in this similar vein. I got the dub and puddle treatment essentially, although not as egregious as dub, but definitely closer to the puddles level to where we're on our own. Not saying that as if it's a good or bad thing either, but it's just the reality of the situation. I'm aware that a lot of things were said about me in places where I didn't see it. I'm aware that I'm aware that opinions were given about decisions I was making that I would have liked to have been told directly that weren't. But ultimately, I don't think I could complain about any of that. This was all my doing. And whether anyone wants to own up to it or not, or if they even have anything to own up to, I can see it. And I can choose to be resentful if I wanted to. I can choose to complain about that if I wanted to. I can choose to isolate myself because of all that if I wanted to. But I won't. You don't have to tell me any reasons. I understand. If I didn't, I would not still... I'd be long gone by now. Not from YouTube, just like... You would not see me on Discord. And I'm not saying this because I want anyone to feel bad. I'm saying this because it's the truth. And because it helps me get through it. It's not anyone else's problem. It's mine. And I don't want to treat it like it's anyone else's problem. And I won't. I'm okay with it. I wasn't at first. There were times when I drove myself insane trying to figure out what was wrong. Even though there wasn't anything wrong. But I've since come to realize that it's not my choice. I can't resent anyone over that. If they choose to, like, not be there... If they want to, like, be there for others' premieres or leave comments on videos that aren't mine, that is perfectly fine. If you don't want to tell me anything directly, that is also fine. I hold no resentment. And there were points where things were said that did tick me off a little. I didn't particularly like when Isaac, whoever, was like comparing my channel's decline to like my sister's success. I didn't like when Rick would go in there and like post whenever my videos were doing badly. Not that it was anything serious. I didn't like when they would talk about what I was doing or my content and not tell me, give me any criticism for it directly, but would do it elsewhere where I wasn't looking. But I recognize now that that was all how do I put this? That was all irrational. I could have turned that into a big deal, but I didn't. And I don't want anyone else turning it into a big deal either. What I'm saying right here is just what I've been feeling, or what I once felt in some cases. And it does not affect how I view anyone in particular. You don't have to make up reasons. You don't have to explain things in a certain way. I get it. You're still making an effort to be here regardless. You didn't just leave me to the wayside completely, like with Dub. Or to a lesser extent Puddle, although Puddle kind of took himself out, in fairness. At one point it would have been nice to have answers, but right now I'm fine without them. Ultimately, it's up to me to recover from the damages. It's up to me to figure out what direction to go in next. I cannot rely on everyone to be there for every live stream. I have to push through. I've been doing solo commentaries on stream for many, many years now. It's not like I'm not any good at it. I know what I'm doing. I've proven I can carry 5-6 hour live streams in the past. So in moments where I can't really have anyone else there, I could still do it. Whether it's enough to bring in an audience or not, I don't know. I would have to figure out that myself. Truthfully, I don't know who's still there and who isn't. I don't know who will or won't be there once I'm back to doing what I'm used to doing. I don't really know. But what I do know is I'm tired of being stuck in the same position that I've been in for so long now. I'm tired of making continuous fuck-ups. I'm tired of not getting all of these projects done that I've said I will get done. I'm tired of not offering a lineup of content that is worth watching. It's a good thing that Secrets of Reality is coming out now, but realistically that should have been done. If not in 2022, at least in 2023. That should have been out. Sonic Battle Let's Play should have started 2 years ago, realistically. A lot of these backed up Jumpmon videos should have been long out by now. These outtakes that I've put on the back burner for so long should have been out. The Rudy and Manny storyline should have been long done by now, or at least should be reaching its conclusion. After I did Pirate Vengeance in 2021. But that's everything then. This is now. And when I get off, I want to be able to wake up the next day with all this off in my head so that I can focus on what I enjoy best. And if not reach the heights that I once did, at the very least, continue on a trajectory that is good enough for me. Even with all these fuck-ups and stuff, it's clear that I still have people there rooting for me, wanting to see me get out of this, willing to be there for whenever I do stuff like Secrets of Reality or whatever, willing to be there when I live stream. And even though it's not what it once was, I cannot take it for granted. Because if I do, then it's over. And I do not want to put myself in that position. Ever. Jeez. I don't know who's currently watching right now, if anyone is. I don't know. But what I will say is, this is the last time, this stream right here is the last time I will ever speak about any of this stuff. This is it. I will not be going over any of this again, outside of briefly mentioning it in the end of the year stream as I recap the year as a whole. But after that, I will never be talking about any of this ever again, much less on the main account. Okay? Okay. if anyone has any questions or just wants to like respond to what I've said, whether you're watching live currently or watching the VOD, then I am of course available in the private Discord server. I am willing to talk about it if anyone wants to. I don't know if anyone would want to. But yeah. But yeah. I am sorry that things turned out this way. This was not what I had envisioned when I set out to make content on, not just on the main account, but just in general. I never thought I would see the day where I had the potential to finally go somewhere, but then just fuck it up. I didn't even think that was in the realm of possibility. So now knowing that it is, or at least was, I'm going to keep that in mind before I make any bad decisions or say things I shouldn't say. I'm not just saying stuff to no one. Well, maybe right now I am, but I was not just saying stuff to fucking no one. And I need to be wary of that going forward. So, before I end off, I just want to quickly recap and go over everything, including things I missed. Apologize for everything I fucked up on. Some of them being direct. And then I'll read chat if anyone's there. And probably sign out. Okay? Okay. So beginning from where it technically all began, when I announced that I was going, when I made the video announcing that I was going to be moving all of my non-plush stuff over to another channel. Regardless of how serious this is or not, I'm sorry that I did that and walked it back, that I wasn't able to accomplish that in the way that I told everyone I was going to. I shouldn't have done that. And if that was the only thing I did, the rest of the stuff can be forgiven, but it clearly wasn't. I am sorry that I complained so much about the low viewership. I'm sorry that I converted the streams into that for a while. I'm sorry that I just complained about everything on stream for as long as I did. I'm sorry that I've turned streams that were supposed to be about Smash Ultimate or whatever into those kinds. I'm sorry for things that I have said regarding the audience, regarding how I view everything, regarding how I viewed the VCs and the content that they would provide. I am sorry for fucking with the live streams like I did. As soon as I made them public, I should have just accepted that for what it was. Instead of like going through all of the hassle trying to make the videos perform better than they realistically were going to. I shouldn't have done the reset. It caused way more issues than I would have recognized. I am sorry, this is more of a personal one, but I am specifically sorry to Corson for signing on to a video for his channel, the Bowser's Inside Story video, and not putting it together like I should have. Or at least if I was going to be out of the project, I should have just said something about it way sooner than I did. I kept him in the dark on that for so long, when I knew in the back of my mind that I wasn't gonna do it because I just couldn't remember how the game went well enough to write the script. I should have told him as soon as I figured that it wasn't happening. I'm sorry for immediately fucking the video schedule last year by thinking I could do highly edited videos every week, for thinking I could do Saragan's Round 3 as the first video of the year and then making you all wait so many weeks just to get Saragan's highlights. I am sorry for all the stream breaks I have taken. They were done, some of them were done for better reasons than others, but ultimately I pushed my luck way too many times with those when I shouldn't have. I am sorry for badly handling the PC situation, where realistically I was back up and running within a couple of days. I very well could have went back to live streaming and whatnot, live streaming and recording. It was well within my possibility to do so, but I didn't, and that was my problem. I'm sorry for fucking up this year's stream schedule as badly as I did. I should have streamed the second I got the chance, before I got sick. I should have returned the week after I recovered from the worst parts of it. I should have gotten through Mario RPG, Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, and all of that a lot sooner than I did. I should not have taken as many breaks. and hiatuses. I am especially sorry for going on the community tab for all of these years, going in my private server, going on the private account, and just announcing and saying a lot of things that really made people worry about me, when in reality I was basically fine. I was just in a bad headspace at that moment, but that was usually when I was about to fall asleep, where I would post that kind of stuff. That was irresponsible. I shouldn't have done that. It is not anyone's job to worry about me or what I'm going through. And I shouldn't make it anyone's job to worry about that. The fact that I did that was really bad. And I'm surprised more people didn't call me out on that. I'm sorry for not being upfront with how I felt about things in the past. Instead, just being very cryptic with messages I would either send on the private account or in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, I'm sorry for not recognizing how important that Discord was to a lot of people. Doing away with it because of drama or whatnot, when I very well could have just kept it around for announcements and stuff so that people know what I'm up to at all times. I'm sorry for not keeping everyone updated on things when I should have. I'm sure there were a lot of times where people didn't know what the fuck I was doing or what I was up to. I kept everyone on my channel in the dark for way longer than I should have, when I was basically active everywhere else. And that's not something I should have done. Yeah, man. I'm sorry for all of the mistakes I have made over the years. The things I have walked back. The promises I have made that have fallen through. Not being upfront with how I felt when I should have. Especially directly. I am sorry to Corson, I am sorry to Isaac, I am sorry to Rick, I am sorry to basically Puddle, I am sorry to basically anyone else I have not always been upfront with when I should have been. I'm sorry to my audience, or what was left of it, for saying things in a way that I shouldn't have. For making it sound like I didn't appreciate them. The fact that they were there to watch me play Smash Ultimate and stuff. I'm sorry for not appreciating what I got from Smash Ultimate as a whole. And thinking I could just, like, not do it and get away with it. I'm sorry for, like, not planning some things out as well as I should have. I am sorry for getting people's hopes up that I was going to stream only to cancel it 5 minutes later because I overheated or just wasn't feeling it off the bat. And ultimately, I am sorry for getting everyone's hopes up. For making them think that for having them buy into someone who promised only the greatest things, only to provide not much of fucking anything. I'm sorry for the last few years. I'm sorry for what I became, what the channel became. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make up for it. It might be too late. But now's the time for me to stop running from the truth. I can't fight it anymore. I can't run. I can't hide from it. I've not handled the last few years as well as I should have. And I'm sorry for that. I'm genuinely appreciative of anyone, whether you're here now or were here formerly, that have been with me on this journey over the years. And I hope that I can make things right. Regardless of how long it takes. Whether it's only a few months, a week or two, possibly years, or maybe it never happens. I want to make things right. I want to stop dwelling on the past, dwelling on all the things I did. And focus on the future, focus on the now. Pick up the remaining pieces that still exist. And try to press onwards. Regardless of how that turns out. I welcome anyone who's willing to join me on the journey, but no one is obligated to do so. Nobody's obligated to support me. Just know that I appreciate it. Either way. And I always have, and I always will. Ugh. And that's essentially that. Oh, jeez. Feels like I have tears in my eyes. That was the last 2 years put out in the open. That was everything. I don't think there was a single stone left unturned. Huh. That was not easy. There's a reason I put off doing that and opted for more vague explanations and shit. That fucking hurt. That's everything I wanted to say. Never had the guts to. But it feels like a massive weight has just been lifted off of my shoulders. And I feel a lot better now. Oh god. Now then. I don't necessarily, well, I don't necessarily want to get off right this second because that was heavy as fuck. I want to decompress a little bit. So for the next 20 minutes or so, I'm just gonna like, well, one, I'm gonna grab a refill. I'm just gonna boot up a game, play for like 20 minutes, decompress a bit. Then I'll fucking get my conclusion. And then I'll turn the stream off. Never to speak about any of this ever again. Okay. So, what am I gonna play? Probably play more Blitz SG, to be honest with you. Actually, I was debating because a lot of times it pisses me off, so. You know, fuck it. I'll just see if anyone's on. If not, then we'll play something else. Yeah, I just need to decompress for like 20 minutes or so. Because that was a lot. Oh god. Okay, I got the game booted up. I even put some music on. I will be right back. I'm gonna get a refill. I'll play for a bit, see if anyone's in chat, and if anyone would like to speak about any of this. I will only join a VC if people are willing to speak about everything I said in the stream. If it's just to talk about random shit or whatever, then I'm not down. I'm not doing another late night Minecraft stream. So yeah. I'll be right back. Enjoy the music, dudes. Alright, I'm back. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna get chat set up on my phone. Play Blitz SG, if anyone's on anyway, for a bit. And then I'm gonna... If anyone would like to hop in VC to discuss what was said, I will do that for a bit. and then I will hop off. Oh my god, that was so much harder than I expected. I didn't think all of that was gonna come out, to be honest with you. Okay, I have chat set up on my phone. Let me decompress now. Good old music and Minecraft. Just what I need. Just what I needed. That needed to be done, though. The stream needed to be done. Okay. It was 100% necessary. I kept running into the same issues every time I tried to go back. Not just to streaming, but to like making content on the main channel. Fucking nuts. To make content on the main channel. There was only one way. And it was the most difficult way. Some of that stuff I never wanted to say. There's a reason I didn't say it to anyone in particular, and only made vague references to it, because it just hurt too much. But it hurts for a reason. And it's okay. I'm glad I got it off my system. It needed to be done. It was the only way. I wish it didn't have to come to this, but it's the position I put myself in. And I have no one else to blame other than myself. And it took me so long to realize that. But I'm glad I did before it was way too late. Okay. All right. Alright. Let me hope this game doesn't piss me off. It's so much tonight. This might be a bad idea jumping in here. Okay, got it. Okay. Alright. This is not a fight I want to take. Alright. What I am, I wish I could have started the stream a bit earlier. But I didn't get to deciding to do it until it was close to 11, so one, I had to fix the bitrate first. I don't like this. Yeah, I should have known. Yeah, I had to fix the bitrate first. Had to eat as well. I didn't want to go live while eating, you know. So I had to take care of all that. Oh boy. This game really isn't that active at this hour. Glitch is mostly active during the day or early in the morning. And Skywars doesn't fare that much better. And I had a feeling this would be the case, so I guess I'll play LBSG. God, that was not easy, dude. You have no idea how hard it was to, like, say all that stuff without breaking down in any kind of way. A lot of that stuff I didn't say because I was afraid of how it was going to come across. I'm getting the feeling that Lifeboat doesn't really have very many people on either. At this hour. So, fuck it, QCraft to go. That's fine. I hope I'm never put in a position where I have to do that again. That hurts so much. It is not easy having to accept the fact that you fucking failed. That you couldn't get yourself out of the situation you put yourself in. And that no one could help you out of it either. That is not an easy thing to accept. But I did it. I'll never have to do it again. Oh, at least I hope not. I don't want to be put in a position where I ever have to do that again. And I am so glad I did not have to subject anyone on the main account to that. I'm so glad I didn't really have anyone who's new that came in and heard about all of that. Ugh. Come on. Let's go. Oh man. Never, not once in all my years of doing this did I think I'd have to get on here, particularly on a different channel that I don't normally stream on, and just pour all of my thoughts out and apologize for fucking every thing I ever did. And I really don't know how I feel right now. And I don't know how it's gonna go over either. But it had to be done. And I'm glad that I did do it. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get anyone in here who's gonna like wanna talk about this, so I'll probably, after the stream is done, just put the cliff notes in the private server. And encourage everyone to like watch the VOD if they want to hear everything. I don't know if I can handle, honestly, I don't know if I can fucking handle talking up front about it more. I had barely any gear that was worthwhile. Yeah, I'm only gonna play like 2 more games max. And then I'm gonna give my conclusion, and I'm gonna end the stream off. Okay. Man, I just realized we get the same map again. I wish they would have more of the Java maps, but whatever. Okay.
Supply drops right here. What the hell hit? Oh, probably the border. That was a lot closer than it should have been. Oh my god. This is the kind of thing I expected with Blitz SG, not Q-Craft. Damn, it looks like all the lobbies are like vacant right now. Can at least get one game of Lifeboat going. Please. It looks like I will get it going, just probably won't have that many players in it. That's okay. Ain't no way I'm gonna hop into a game with only 3 players, am I? I guess I am. Scratch that, 4 players. Might be the smallest lobby I've ever encountered on the server. On any server for that matter. Regarding SG, that is. Deathmatch already? Wow, that's crazy, bro. Alright. Let's get it over with, and then I'll outro this thing out. Well, I'll give my conclusion. Let's go. Alright. Okay, I decompressed. Now it's time to give this thing a proper conclusion. Okay. Now I think I've beat myself up enough. So
instead of doing it even more, I'm just going to tell you what my plan is moving forward and where I plan to go from here. So this channel itself, I mean, we'll get to that last. But yeah, so my plan going forward, now that I got all of this off my system, is to, regardless of what the current circumstances are, I am just going to keep doing what I've always done. Sorry, my foot fell asleep. I'm just going to keep doing what I've always done. I'm going to keep making the kind of content I want to make, whether that's Minecraft videos, Let's Plays, plush videos, stream highlights, live streams, song covers, character plays, I do not expect people to like watch my videos. I do not want them to feel like they are obligated to watch my videos either. In fact, I am going to be disabling the, for the majority of the videos, not all of them, I'm going to be disabling the notification option for the most of my videos that aren't plush related, which means that people will not get notified for when they come out. And also, I believe they don't hit the sub feed. I have no idea what that's going to entail, but it was advice that I was given when I asked on Reddit like 6 or 7 months ago for advice on what to do with my channel. The advice I was given is to not notify my subscribers of every new upload if it doesn't pertain to whatever they're subscribed for. So I will be putting my videos out into the ether and seeing how they do, and that'll be that. Now this could either hinder them severely or it could help them. I don't know. It's worth a shot. Other than that, I'm going to try my damnedest to offer the best content I can, even if I'm not able to finish this year out in the way I want. At least create a good foundation for next year. I intend to post videos. Maybe I'll make exceptions, but right now I intend to post videos every Wednesday. I want to do the same thing for next year as well. My schedule next year is definitively going to be 1 video a week, twice if I can. That's the same case here too. If possible, I want to outdo my total of videos I put out last year, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to achieve that goal. So yeah, live streams will be returning on the main account once I do the week-long marathon leading up to Secrets of Reality. I am going to be going in to those streams with the mindset that I do no longer have my original audience, and I am not entitled to them showing up. I am not entitled to getting new viewership either. I will accept whatever I get for what it is. If it's really successful, I will accept that, and if it's not, if it completely bombs, then I will also accept that. I will play with the cards I've been given. and try to make the most out of it. So yeah, on this channel, I really don't want to do any more like regular main channel streams on this channel. That was really just to test things out. I obviously don't want to do more streams like this either. So the next stream I do on this channel, which I don't know when that will be, is going to be an editing stream where I edit either TNT Run or Godsmack albums tier list. So yeah. I believe it's been a week since I enlisted everything on this account. So I will probably put all the videos back besides the instrumentals after this stream is over. I think enough time has passed so I can do that. And I will put all the previous instrumentals that people still need access to because I haven't reposted them yet. I will unlist those and have them in a playlist so everyone can still view them if they so desire. And yeah. Just watch his videos. I guess I got the War of the Fat Italians 2024 coming up, so I will be posting a reaction to that. I may also be doing a Methless rewatching stream on the 31st of this month. Sorry if you can hear that. It just autoplays. John's channel, I will try to have that up and running before the end of the year too. At least get the backed up videos out of the way finally. I have no idea what the situation with the outtakes will be, but I'll figure it out. I'll obviously still post instrumentals on the rebranded account. LUIGICHANNEL 2, I think it's gonna get at least 1 or 2 uploads because I still have to post that stupid sticker star thing, and as well as what is it? I'm gonna re-upload my Skywars highlights that use QWERTY. And maybe some other live streams that are like permanently blocked, but I won't do those right now, obviously. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Well, I don't really care what I do with my Twitter and Instagram. I will post on there whenever I want to, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the Discord server as of right now. I will figure that out in due time. But right now, I have no idea what the plan is for it, so yeah. Let this be the last time I ever have to vent on stream or address things of this nature. I don't want to ever talk about any of this ever again. This was rough. So many of the things I said tonight came out in a way I never thought they would. And each time I said it, it just felt like a punch in the gut. And I have no idea how it's going to come across. But I'm glad that it's all out of my system. It was the only way that I was going to be able to move on. And I'm going to keep to my word. I am going to move on. I am going to get back to uploading consistently on the main account. I'm going to get back to streaming consistently on the main account. I just want to wait until I do the week-long marathon. Although maybe I might come back a little bit before then, we'll see. I still maintain I'm not streaming on that account for the rest of this month, but I didn't say next month is off the table. So you may get 1 or 2 streams before the marathon, we'll see. But yeah. I do not expect to be forgiven for all of the fuck-ups I've made, but I at least want a chance to be able to make things right. And like, just continue on and just offer what I should have been offering in the first place. Even if I never get that original audience back, even if I never am forgiven for the things I did. Whatever outcome, I will accept it for what it is. After all, I did it to myself. And I just have to accept that and recognize it. Which is what I've been doing. I'm sorry it had to end up this way. But at the very least, I'm glad that my thoughts are now out there. I'm glad that I now know the truth. I'm glad that I was able to recognize these issues for what they were. I'm glad that I was able to recognize that it wasn't just me and what I did that got me to where I was. That I was carried. And that I did fuck up by chasing away my actual audience. While having nothing to replace them with. That I should have told people how I felt about things. Instead of saying in a very cryptic manner. And just going on my private account and posting some really fucked shit about just about everyone. Like, I can't fucking believe that while I was in the process of working on the 10-year anniversary, that I thought fucking isolating myself in the Discord, then going on my private and explaining that fucking I don't even remember everything that was said. But instead of just coming out right and saying, hey, I I don't feel right about what's going on here. I would like some clarification on why, like, you guys are like showing up for Daniel streams. Of course, and especially like you were showing up for his streams to play Minecraft, yet said you didn't have it whenever I was doing mine. I should just up front just like asked for clarification, not fucking posted about it on my private Twitter. That was not right. None of that was right. I should have just been up front. They had no way to fucking know what I was feeling otherwise. And I deserve the outcome. Because of how I handled things. My intentions ultimately did not matter because I did and said things that weren't right. I didn't recognize how I came off at times. I thought everything was okay. When it really wasn't. Just give me a short rundown. Gamer 91. I have just been pouring everything out for the last 2 hours. TLDR, I have apologized for all of the fuck-ups I have made over the last few years. I have apologized for not being upfront with how I was feeling about certain things between certain individuals. I have owned up to everything. I have explained what my plans are going to be moving forward. And yeah, I have apologized for all the venting, whether it was on the streams or the community tab or the twitlongers I did. I apologize for like bitching about views and stuff. I apologize for all the bad decisions I made. I apologize for just like getting people's hopes up that I was gonna like stream or do something and then just crushing them last minute. I apologize for wording so many things in a certain way to where it sounds like I didn't appreciate what I had, which undeniably chased people away as a result. Not everything I did was the worst thing in the world. Obviously. But everything just piled up. And whatever outcome I received is what I deserved. And I see it now. All of these months, all of these years later. And I have no right to complain about any of it. And I won't. But I won't sit here in limbo either. I'm moving on. I'm getting back to doing exactly what I should have been doing in the first place. Regardless of who's there and who isn't. I don't know who's still there. I don't know if I even have much of an audience left. But whether I do or don't, I can't let that control me. And I won't. I won't ask for forgiveness. I don't expect to be forgiven. But I hope you all can at least just put your trust in me. That I will be able to, like, get out of this. And if not, that's fair too. But I'm ready to move on. This last year and a half, or however long it's been, has been a fucking nightmare. It may not be the roughest period in my entire life, but it's definitely the longest one. And it felt like it was never going to end. But now that it is, because there's nothing left to say after this point, I'm ready to take whatever I still have, and it might not be much, and ride it all the way to the finish line. He's just paranoid of the views they have when you're constantly making rash decisions on channel because it's going to damage you. Yeah. And the thing I didn't go into, but I will say it now, and this is going to hurt too, is, I'm gonna be real. I didn't care about views. I cared about the perception the views created. Other people value views more than me. And because of that, I thought my perception was valued based off of those views. It was an idea that was put in my head by fucking David, all people. And yes, I will say his name because, like, I don't give a fuck. It was put in my head all those years ago by fucking David, of all people. And then you had other people echoing those same sentiments. And then I started seeing jokes made about them that it made me feel like my value was based off of that. That I wasn't worth watching or joining on stream because of that. And I shouldn't have ever had that in my head. I did, because at that period when David was saying all of that, I was insecure. At that time, in fucking 2019 or whatever it was when all the drama and stuff in my server was happening. I didn't know who was there for me and who wasn't. And it bothered me more than it really should have. And I thought way more people put value in that than they maybe did. And that's something I should have said too. I should have said that directly. I did eventually admit to Corson and DMs that the Isaac and Rick making fun of my view counts and making it a competition between me and my sister did bother me. But it wasn't because, like, I care about views necessarily. It was how it's perceived. And it should have never been like that. But I put too much stock into what fucking David and Ghostjacked and fucking whoever else who didn't like me to begin with said. They pushed me even further into like doing the heavily edited direction, which ultimately I continued with because I liked it, but they encouraged me to pursue it even more than I already was. Which might have been the only good thing that came out of it. In the end, though, it still goes back to the viewership and appeal to outsiders, at least from what I could gather from that server. Yeah. And I won't lie, it did fucking hurt me at the time to be told this stuff and then see, just to be told by like Corson or whatever that he couldn't join because he didn't have the games, but then I see him like the week after on Daniel's stream playing the games he told me he didn't have. Now obviously he clarified later on after I asked that he did get the game in between that time, and I understood that. But it did hurt. It did hurt seeing all these people making fun of my fucking views of my channel and stuff for things that I couldn't control. When I saw that, it just made me feel like I didn't fucking belong anymore. Like I was getting the dub and puddle treatment. I was getting shafted to the wayside. Whether that was true or not, that's how I felt. And it made me go crazy. I nearly made decisions that... I already made so many bad decisions as it was. like a W to them. You shouldn't let that happen. I had to cut ties with a former close friend of mine because they were an asshole to me. Well, my problem... Well, not that David said fuck David, but... My problem was... I just never told them. And I should have. I should have just said it. I should have just made that apparent. But instead, I posted very vague stuff. Very vague paragraphs that people can interpret whatever they wanted from it. And Corson kind of got the message, in fairness to him. Puddle is the one that ran all the way to the extreme with it. Which I can understand it from his perspective, given he's been fucked over by so many people for the dumbest of reasons. But yeah, I mean, I don't think any of this is true. I don't think anyone puts value in the views. Again, aside from the people I mentioned that I don't fucking like anyway. All David values is fucking views and shit. But look at him now. Dead as fuck shit. He got a video with 1K views, but it's mostly... It got bombed. It got fucking... like bombed by the comment section, dislike bombed. Nostalgic made a video exposing him for fucking defending a pedophile and lying about it deliberately so many damn times. He's a fucking nobody. He's a has-been. Actually, he's a never was. His biggest contribution to fucking anything is making a dumb skip dip video that anyone could have made. Anyone could have gotten big with if they made it first. He just happened to be the lucky one to get it out first. I don't value his opinion worth anything. I did back then because I was insecure. In 2019, I didn't really have... I wasn't as open as I am now. I let a lot of things slide. And I will apologize for that too. I let a lot of things slide in that fucking server I shouldn't have. I should not have allowed those guys to like fucking call me a pedophile, call Puddle a pedophile, call Dub a pedophile. Accuse us of fucking heinous shit. I should have not given those fuckers like Ghost Shack and David so many damn chances that I did. Because they only ever used it against me. I was a fucking shitty ass server owner back in those days. And I apologize for that. Part of the reason why I was hesitant about reopening the server again, because I knew I fucking sucked as a server owner. And I was criticized heavily for that, but not for the right reasons. I try not to mention them because I know they are the type of sadistic that would relish in knowing that they mess with me. By ignoring them, they have a lower chance of staying course. Yeah. Well, I'm in a position now to where whatever the fuck David and Ghost or whatever said to me in 2019 means nothing now. I don't care what they think or what they say. They fuck themselves anyway. I care about my community, my audience, the people I'm friends with, and the wrongs I have made. And that's what I came on stream today to own up to. Because there's no path forward if I don't. I'll just continue to think about all this stuff in my head until it keeps slowly but surely eating away at me. Until it gets to the point where I can't fucking take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. I was debating for months. I was gonna do this stream like, God, how long ago? This thumbnail I'm using right now, the thumbnail on this stream, I made this I made this in June. June 24th I made this fucking thumbnail. I was gonna do the stream then. And it was gonna be on the main account. I mean, I don't think I was gonna stream on that exact day, but yeah, June 24th. I was gonna do the fucking after the Mario vs. Donkey Kong stream, I was gonna do this stream. But I couldn't bring myself to do it, so I just did another regular stream with my new PC where I did Smash and Minecraft or whatever. And then I went on hiatus and did a few streams in between then. I was considering if I couldn't do a stream, I was considering doing a Google Doc where I just pour everything out. So that I wouldn't be bound to any character limits on either Twitter, Instagram, or Discord. This is something I had to get off my chest because it was eating me alive. And I did not feel right until it was out of my system. However way it was going to happen, it had to get out. And it just so happened it had to be in the most painful manner. But it's come to this point. And I had to do it. I mean, yeah, it means nothing. That was 5 years ago. You were a teenager, you're an adult now. Unless you did something absolutely heinous, nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, I know. I fucked up a lot, but I don't think I ever did anything truly heinous, but I did things that were not right. And I can't deny that. And I completely fucked up how I handled my platform and shit. And I said so many things I didn't mean. I felt so many ways that I just didn't come forward about when I should have. But there you have it. It's now out in the open. I don't know if anyone else, like Corson, Isaac, Random, Rick, fucking Puddle, whoever, will see this VOD. If they do, if they want to talk to me about any of this, my DMs are always open. Unless they want to do it in the private server too. Either one.
This was not fucking easy to do. I never wanted to admit that no matter what I tried, I fucking failed. It was a losing battle from the start. I never wanted to admit that. I never wanted to admit that it was my actions and I kind of outside force that caused things to get to where they are now. And I was warned several times, and I just kept going through with it. And I will accept the consequences of that wholeheartedly. And I will do whatever I can to move on from this and try to offer the best that I can. Because that's really all I can do. Sure, I've lost a lot of trust in people. I'm sure and I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to regain that. And I'm not sure if I really deserve any more chances either. Maybe I shouldn't get any more chances with my live streams. Maybe I shouldn't get any more chances with the videos. Maybe it should just be it. Maybe I should just be stuck at where I'm at because of what I did. Maybe that's where I deserve to be. But I'll be okay with whatever outcome. And I'll be fine. I've been fine this entire time. Like mentally and physically. Well, physically there was that period where I was like sick and whatnot, but aside from that, I am fine. That is really all I have to say. This was hard as fuck. I do not look forward to potentially talking about this off camera either. I promise you right now, I will never, outside the end of the year stream, because I will have to talk about it briefly, I will never bring this on the main account ever again. It ends now. Now that I've beaten myself up for fucking nearly 3 hours, I want to end this thing off by just saying thank you. Thank you to everyone who's listened to me tonight, who's listened, who's
supported me and followed me over the years, whether you still follow me now or have long since moved on for whatever reasons you may have. And I will do my best to make things right. It's up to you whether you forgive me for everything I've done or not. It's up to you if you choose to continue supporting me or watching my videos and streams. The door is always open. But I believe for now, this is where the story ends. This is where I move on to greener pastures. No longer confined by my thoughts. Beaten down by the guilt. Just free. Free to take control of this thing again. And do what I should have done in the first place. So. Thank you all. Thank you all for letting me light up the sky. I'll leave you with that. If I see you guys on this channel again, it will be for a re-editing stream. See you on the main account next month, whether it's the marathon or not. You'll just have to wait and find out. Videos will be returning on there relatively soon. Secrets of Reality obviously on the horizon. Stick out for that. Stay tuned for that. Reaction videos still going out every week. Stay tuned for those. John's channel will be back soon enough. Thank you all. Thank you all for sticking by me all of these years. I'll try to make things right. Thank you for allowing me to fly. And good night.
Inside